Aquarius, what's good, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Mama Faya Tarot. I really appreciate you sharing, liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. And if you could also check out the description box, I've added more info on the tarot class that starts on July 6th. You can sign up through Everybody in Mind. So the link is in the in the description box below. Also, for personal readings, you can find where you can book me with Everybody in Mind, or if you prefer a video reading, it's not as interactive, but I can definitely give you lots of info just like these videos do through Wisio. I have a lot of different options on there. Also, if you can find in the description box below a link to the greenwitchhome.com or greenwitchhome.com, where you can get some beautiful crystals and smudge sticks and fun things like that. Candles, beautiful, beautiful candles. And also you'll find links to the Once virtual venue. That's a really amazing channel here on YouTube that features a summer solstice reading from me. So you can definitely go check that out as well. And Aquarius, we already got cards trying to fly out for you, and I haven't even prayed yet. The Stag and the Fire Guardian. So you might be dealing with the fire sign, but I just want to pray and let you know this is going to be an abundance reading. So this is what my Aquarius can do to, or is it Aquarii? I mean, what is the plural for Aquarius? You guys can bring in more abundance, whether that be money or love or whatever. Sorry, I got a little lost on the plural of Aquarius. But what is it, Sagittarii too? Like, what would that be? Anyway, I don't know. Nerd. Ooh, shed old skin. All right, those are all messages, okay? But we're going to pray and then get into it. Dear Father God, Mother Gaia, highest self, spirit guides and angels, please protect me and my viewers during this reading by only allowing in highest vibrational messages from the highest vibrational beings, and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space. So may it be. So may it be. I cannot talk. The past 2 days have been rough, I'm not going to lie. I think this, Mars switchover is mixing me up a little bit. All right. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Aquarius, you usually don't have a problem with that. You guys are the rebels. All right? So really feel that power. You are highly protected right now, so you don't have to worry about anything. That's for sure. Interesting. And it's almost like, it's interesting that the warrior and the guardian angel came together like that. I think that I'm getting really lost in the ethers in this reading for some reason. But it really feels like you guys are fighting on the ethers, but also just really don't be afraid to stand your ground and say how you feel. You can't be afraid because you do have protection. And I do think that you guys have some angels or spirit guides really pushing you hard. And that's not easy. But, I definitely think that you can handle it, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Any other messages for Aquarius to bring in abundance? Woo! Choose your path. This one's been coming out a lot. Shield Maiden and feel loved and comforted. That's what I'm talking about. My Aquarius is a highly, highly favored right now. Be the light, White Witch. So stay positive for sure, Aquarius, when you can, but don't fall into the trap of toxic positivity. I'm not in the mood to really get into that, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Choosing your path, you have to focus on, it's like one thing. Focus on one thing and perfect that. That's where you're going to really, I've been getting that a lot this week, of people needing to focus on a certain aspect of their life and fix that and then go from there. And I think Aquarius is really on that. So making plans and focus and choose your path together is a strong, strong message. And with the guardian angel and Mother Earth, you can feel protected. You can definitely trust that you're on the right path here, Aquarius. Just stick with it and stay focused. Don't let any kind of ADD energy come in. And don't let any sort of, this is going to go along with what I was just about to say anyway. Don't let any sort of Mercury in retrograde stuff slow you down, you know? I mean, it is going to slow you down. Don't let it mess with you. Don't let it get to you. Things will be moving a little slower than you want them to, Aquarius. But the more you focus, the better. And the more you feel secure, so get grounded too. I am getting that with that Mother Earth. I don't have the Earth Guardian here, but I am getting that you need to get a little more grounded, because I feel like I'm like floating like a little bit. So get a little more grounded. I do think that's what that 7 of coins is about as well. But that does tend to be, ooh, 7-7. 7 of swords. For some reason, Aquarius, I really, I got a message really strongly about taking responsibility, or, you know, not, and don't, damn, Hangman. Okay. I think my Aquariuses want to sneak off. They don't want to do anything right now. You would rather just meditate and go hang out in the forest, and I am getting that some of my Aquariuses really don't like their job. And sweetheart, if you really hate it, you know, make a change. Yeah, Chariot. Cancer season is here. The Hangman and the Chariot are kind of like, you need to see it from a different perspective. You're fooling yourself with these 2 sevens here, and you've really got to follow the divine guidance, see things from a different perspective, do take some responsibility, know that you haven't been seeing something in the right way or something. A personal would be really helpful here. And move in the right direction. You know, that Chariot does speak of movement and going somewhere. The thing about this Chariot that I don't love is that his horses are in 2 different directions. So you got to right your horses in order to have them go straight, you know. His horses look a little like he's neighing them back or something. I don't know what that terminology is, neighing them. Is that, what the fuck? Whatever. Keep it moving. All right, anything else from my Aquarius from the Bastard deck? High Priestess. Yeah, use your psychic gifts to tap in and figure a different way of looking at it. That's what will bring in abundance for you. Sneaking away and not taking responsibility isn't the way to do it, Aquarius. You got to be brave and honest. Not 7 of Swords, this bitch, you know? And you're not being honest with yourself, I think. With maybe just how much you don't like your job or don't like where you are. But regardless, you know, you can turn it around. So tap into those innate psychic gifts. I know a lot of Aquariuses who are very, very intuitive. And I know some witches who are Aquarius. 2 of Cups, wow. And maybe some of my Aquariuses haven't been as brave and honest in their relationships as they could be, you know. And even if you really care about someone, maybe you were holding back something because you really care. I don't really know. It does seem as though some of this may have to, a lot of this has to do with romantic relationships. And you not maybe expressing yourself as much as you should, Aquarius. Because this King of Cups looks miserable to me. Like, just miserable. So unhappy. Does that look like a happy king? No. And I want my Aquariuses happy, you know, and he looks disappointed, stressed out, like he hasn't slept in forever. Dude got bags for days, and he absolutely needs some sleep. And he needs to talk to somebody. That king needs a therapist. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, strong energy. All right. This will turn around. This will. And I think that you're going to have a lot of good fortune coming in, but you got to make the change. You got to switch the way you're seeing it. Switch the way you're seeing it. Know that you are protected and you have good karma coming in, and you've gotten yourself out of some holes, and money will come in. The treasure will come in. It's just going to take some hard work and some equal give and take, which means faith and doing the work. You know, it's knowing that you are protected, but also taking the action to make it happen. And it really does seem like the place, for at least some of my Aquarius, is either the place that they're working or the relationship that they're in, they're not super happy about, and there needs to be a huge change. So let's see. Or within that relationship, there needs to be a change. Yeah, stability needs to be created here. Create stability, Aquarius. Ooh, 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And if that means being a little self-serving and watching out for you, I think that that's not the worst idea ever, to be honest with you. Wow, that's a lot. 6 of Pentacles twice today. Knight of Swords. Okay. With the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Those came up fast. That's crazy. I think my Aquariuses are losing some sleep. You're definitely losing some sleep. You need to get some rest. For sure, because your brain isn't going to work right if you're not resting. And focus on giving as much as receiving, making sure that there is an equal exchange. And get out of whatever it is, like whatever it is that's causing this unhappiness is absolutely something that you need to leave, and victory will come in after that. That's what I was talking about with all these. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's the same message over and over again. Woo! I just got dizzy, Aquarius. What is going on with you, Aquarii? All right. All right. Aqueminize. It's one of the best albums of all time. Please listen to Aquemini. It's him and I. Aquemini. You hanging out with the Gemini? You guys are hanging out with Geminis? Ooh, gain. Yeah. Aquarius is focused on gain, whether that be financial or love. But it seems to me that focusing more on work is what's going to bring that in, obviously. And I think that, you know, this gain does denote, it's the 9 of Cups, and it's, or I'm sorry, the 9 of Pentacles, and it denotes the beginning though, right? Like that's a seedling. Like that's like a sprout. It's just a sprout, you know? You gotta make it a full plant. Ooh, the Lovers. Speaking of Gemini, this definitely could be a reading about romantic relationships for sure. But there also seems to be some decision making that needs to be had here. And one of those, I think, has to do with work. I really do. And I think that, you know, if leaving a job is very scary for you, which I understand completely, make sure you have something else before you go. But also, you can, that's a good idea, I guess, according to Spirit, making sure you have something else before you go. Or if this is just a job that's too much and you can't take on anymore, you already have a couple jobs, know that the other stuff will make up for it, that you'll be able to gain elsewhere. Abundance, yeah. If you're able to focus on one thing, that's the thing that's going to really bring a lot of happiness for you. Ooh, cruelty at the bottom of my deck. It's a cruel, cruel world out there, Aquarius. It is. You know, and you may feel cruel leaving this job. But, or this job may have been cruel to you. Someone may have been cruel to you. And you can't feel bad about leaving that, you know? So just, or you may have been cruel to somebody. And maybe that goes back to taking some accountability. But even if you're leaving a job, you know, you give them 2 weeks. You do it right. As long as you make all the moves right, you know, where it minimizes the amount of hurt or damage done. I mean, it's not like, you know, leaving a job, they'll find somebody else. They will, you know. You're not the only person in the world that can do that job, and they'll be all right. And you will be better off. I don't know why I'm getting that so strongly, but wisdom, you know. Whoever is resonating with this knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not even quite sure what I'm talking about, but my Aquarius does. So whatever that is, you know, you use your inner wisdom because you got boatloads. All right. And I would consider talking to wise counsel as well. Not necessarily a lawyer, but a good friend, or you can book a reading with me, or anything like that, you know, to try and guide you more specifically to your thing, society, yeah. And you might be a little worried about what people think right now. And I wouldn't, though. Stay on your path. Stay on the path. Okay? Choose your path and then stay on it. Okay? Wow. That was pretty cool. All right, Aquarius. Choose your path, stay on it, and drop the things that are causing you this lack of sleep here. All right, Aquarius, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you check in next week or book a reading or a tarot party or join me for a tarot class. All right, love you guys. Bye.